Hi everyone, this is Anila Varghese, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, Teresian College. Today I'll be discussing about circulatory system in Mammalia. We have been studying class Mammalia in detail. For the type study, we have taken rabbit. We have already discussed about the external, digestive and respiratory system in rabbit. Now we'll be seeing about the circulatory system. So let's start by asking this question. Why do we need a circulatory system? The answer to which will give us the functions performed by circulatory system. So, the functions include transport of food and nutrients, supply of oxygen, removal of waste products like carbon dioxide and heat generated by respiration. The army that defends our cells, the lymphocytes, has to be delivered to the site of conflict. The patched up merchants, that is the platelets that stop excessive bleeding, has also to be delivered. These are some of the functions performed by the circulatory system. In chordates, there is a completely closed circulatory system. That is, the blood always flows through closed vessels and chamber. The circulatory system includes the blood vascular system and the lymphatic system. The blood vascular system, which we will see in detail, constitutes of the blood vessels, blood and the heart. The blood vessels are of three main types, that is, the arteries, veins and capillaries. The arteries carry blood away from the heart to either the lungs or body tissues. The veins transport blood back into the heart. Capillaries are minute vessels which deliver nutrients, water and oxygen to the body cells and pick up the cellular waste. Now let's see the structure of heart in detail. The heart of rabbit lies mid-ventrally between the two lungs, inside the median space of the thoracic cavity called mediastinum. The heart is a small, pear-shaped, muscular, hollow, four-chambered organ of a reddish color. It is placed somewhat obliquely. Its broad base is directed anteriorly towards the right and the pointed apex posteriorly towards the left. The heart is completely enclosed by a transparent, thin-walled and two-layered sac, the pericardium. The two layers of the pericardial sac, the inner visceral and the outer parietal, enclose a narrow space, the pericardial cavity, which is filled with a watery pericardial fluid. The pericardial fluid allows free movement of heart and also it protects it from external shocks and mechanical injuries. Heart, as we discussed before, has four chambers, two auricles or atria and two ventricles. The two auricles are the left and right auricle, and the two ventricles are the left and right ventricles. On the right side of the rabbit heart, you will find the right atria or auricle, followed by the right ventricle, and on the left side, you will find the left atria followed by the left ventricles. The auricles are thin-walled chambers separated by interauricular septum. The left auricle receives oxygenated blood from the lungs through the pulmonary vein. The right auricle receives venous blood from different parts of the body through the pre-caval and post-caval veins, also called as the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava, respectively. The ventricles are muscular and thick-walled chambers separated by a thick oblique interventricular septum. From the right ventricle to the aorta, oxygenated blood is pumped to different parts of the body. From the left ventricle to the pulmonary artery, deoxygenated blood is taken to the lungs. Each auricle opens behind into the ventricle of its side through an auricular-ventricular aperture. Each aperture is guarded by a valve made of a sheet of tough connective tissue. The right auricular-ventricular valve consists of 3 triangular flaps or cusps and is known as the tricuspid valve. The left auricular-ventricular valve consists of 2 flaps and is termed as bicuspid or mitral valve because of its supposed resemblance to the mitre or hats worn by the bishops. These valves allow the flow of blood from the auricle to the ventricle only. That is, it allows the flow of blood in only one direction. 2 large arteries arise anteriorly from the ventricles: the pulmonary artery from the right ventricle and the systemic aorta from the left ventricle. Each arch or aorta has at its base 3 pocket-shaped or cup-like semilunar valves. These valves prevent the backflow of blood from the arch or aorta into the ventricle. The heart is a force pump. The blood is kept in circulation through the blood vessels because the heart works like a force pump and beats throughout life. During every beat or heart cycle, the auricles and the ventricles contract and relax in succession. Contraction of the heart chambers is known as systole, while their relaxation is called diastole. Thus, one complete systole and diastole of the heart makes one heartbeat or cardiac cycle. The completely 4-chambered mammalian heart actually comprises 2 separate pumps working in union. The right side of the heart serves as one pump. It contains only venous blood received from the body and sent to the lungs through pulmonary circulation. The left side of the heart serves as the second pump. It contains only oxygenated blood received from the lungs and sent to the body through systemic circulation. That is, the right side of the heart carries only deoxygenated blood and the left side of the heart carries only oxygenated blood. Thus, there is no mixing of venous and oxygenated blood in the heart, and the blood passes through the heart twice, once along the pulmonary circulation and the second time in the systemic circulation. This is known as the double circulation of blood, and it is a characteristic of mammals and birds. Thank you for listening. This was just a brief outline. Next, we'll be seeing in detail the arterial system and the venous system. For further reading, please refer Vertebrates by R.L. Kodpal.